You a bit warm, kid?
I'm red hot, you know, I've been filming Alex all day.
Hey, where's my put me car key? There we go. Oh, you're living out in it, aren't you?
Oh, well.
Is that better?
Yeah, much better.
Right, good afternoon, fisher people, and for those of you that don't know or remember, because it's that long since, I'm Alan Norris from FishOn TV. This is our kid, David Wood from Bag Up TV, and welcome to another van chat, or a chat in the van, or a van in the chat, as you used to put it.
Cool, whatever, innit?
Says what he wants. So it's been a while, David.
Oh, it's been ages, hasn't it, to be fair?
Have a guess.
Go on.
6 months.
No way.
Yeah.
Why haven't we done one? We've been busy, haven't we? You've been busy, I've been busy.
Mega busy. We were supposed to do one a month ago, but I've not been very well, have I?
Well, do you want to have a chat about that? I didn't know if you wanted to bring it up or not.
Yeah, it doesn't bother me too much at all,
So,
really.
come on, what's been happening with you?
Well, people, I've got up very excited 4 weeks ago to go fishing at Hallcroft Fishery for the Feeder Master Winter Pairs, and I've ended up with pins and needles that I've still got in my hand that developed into my face and down my side. And after being in hospital all day, I couldn't go fishing. I wanted to do. I said, I'll go fishing first. I did.
That's the thing that I'd say, that I'm off fishing. Well, I don't think you should go.
And I've had a stroke.
Yeah.
Brilliant. But I am back from the dead, as Charlie Simpson says.
Other people have had a term while you've had a few weeks off. There's been a few others.
Flipping heck.
Fleming catching a few, and you were on fire, weren't you?
Yeah.
At one bit. But it's nice to see you all right, Alan, because we were all a bit worried about you, to be fair.
Well,
and
it's weird.
Everyone were asking me how you are and that, and I said, oh, I don't know, I ain't talked to him. But
yeah.
no, I was telling everybody that you were fine.
Yeah, I've had a lot of well-wishing from the good old boys. They've sent me some wishes. Lee Kerry, everybody really, everybody that we know in the fishing world. So thanks a lot, guys. I do appreciate it. And like I say, I wanted to go fishing 2 days later, but no, you can't. I've ended up getting a bloody chest infection as well.
I'm not being rude. I'm just trying to find, because we normally do the comments, don't we?
Yeah, 6 months ago. So yeah, thank you very much, everybody that's all the well-wishers. I do appreciate it. I've got one more test to do, which is the test all your arteries, don't they? Put like a dye through. Got that to sort out. I've had a heart monitor on for a while. That seems to be all okay. So it's just a case of monitoring things and just making sure I'm all right. But the worst thing, David, was the chest infection. We spoke, didn't we?
Yeah, well, I rang you, didn't I? And you said that you'd got a chest infection.
Unbelievable, that absolutely knocked smoke out me, that one. But yeah, raring to go now. I'm fishing tomorrow, aren't I?
First time fishing, yeah. You're going to give it a go. Hopefully you won't get near me and I'll have to give you mouth to mouth on the bank. We don't want that, do we?
But I do feel absolutely fine.
Well, you look alright, and you look like you normally do, you know what I mean? There's no... but
it's just these pins and needles, that's...
Have you still got it in your hand then,
yeah,
is it?
in my hand, yeah. So it seems to be down here. Like on a night, it goes really... feels like hot or cold. I can't explain it. You can't really feel anything proper when when you do that. I tied some hooks and it were weird. Have I got hold of it or haven't I got hold of it?
Yeah.
But apart from that, I'm doing all right. So.
Good. Well, that's what we want to hear, innit? That you.
Yeah.
Hopefully you're over the worst of it, Alan, and now, well, it's Christmas, innit, and what have you, and all that stuff. You can have a nice Christmas, and I mean, you've got plenty of fishing to do, haven't you?
Oh yeah. So, and done loads last year, didn't I?
Oh,
well, this year.
This year, I think you've done more than me.
I've done tons.
You've done tons. Maybe we're telling you to slow down a little bit.
Yeah, because I've always been like that. I've always been get up and go type of person. And it was strange because I mentioned to you, didn't I? So I'm having these feelings. Do you know something? Wife said, you fished a lot this week. So I've worked 3 days. I've fished 4 days. I've worked 3 days. I've fished 4 days. I don't think there were any particular day I didn't get up. I was never up any later than 6 o'clock.
Wow.
For weeks and weeks, going fishing and everything. So I don't know, is it that?
Don't know.
I mean, I've got a good diet. When I told the doctor my diet, he says you'll have to change your diet, and I told him, and he went, "Oh, okay." I said, "It's better than your diet, isn't it?" He went, "It certainly is."
Yeah, when I go at doctors, if there's aught wrong with you, oh, you're a bit overweight, what's your diet like? And I'm like, well, I have a takeaway once a week, I do this, I do that. You're not doing much exercise. So, well, I'm out fishing 3 times a week, you know what I mean? Stuff like that. And then, just because I'm like when I had a problem with my leg, I said, he says, you're overweight and this and that. I said, well, other leg's alright, isn't it? I said, that's alright.
Yeah.
What's up with this leg? But it's always same, Martin. If you said to him, oh, do you smoke? Do you drink? That's all. I said, yeah, I cut that out. I'm like, bloody hell, mate. You know what I mean? But it does me in anyway. But we're glad to see you back. That's enough of that. That's enough of that, Alan. We're glad to see you back. You're fishing tomorrow. We'll have a good day. No breakfast for you anymore. You'll have to have muesli and yoghurt like you normally do. Bitter orange and a bit of fruit and all that stuff.
Love me fruit.
I know you do.
I always have it.
Yeah, you do, don't you? But anyway, we normally start the van chat with the comments from last time, and like you said, I've been having a look while Alan was telling you about his stroke and what have you, and you are right, 6 months ago, and we even said on this one that we were going to keep doing them and do a few more. Yeah.
Well, we've booked a date for January anyway, haven't we?
Have we?
Well, you said we'll get yours done.
Yeah, well,
this is for my channel,
yeah,
isn't it?
so we're going to try and do a New Year one, aren't we? That's what we're going to do, because normally we do a Christmas one, but we're on a win. I've been filming Alex at Lindholm Lakes today for Bait Tech, and we said, look, we need to get together, and you know what it's like around Christmas, it's hard work, innit, and everybody's busy.
And traffic.
Oh, mate, it's ridiculous, isn't it? The traffic at the minute.
I hate it, mate, it drives me insane.
So, anyway, 6 months ago, and I don't even know where we were at. It looks like we were at Ayfield or something, were we? It looks like we were at Ayfield.
Yeah, I think we were.
So I've got it up. Have you got it up, the question?
Yeah.
Are you going to go from the bottom, or shall I go from... I think we had about 100 comments on this video. So I'll start from the top, shall we?
Go on,
we always do these.
We'll just do a few, because they're a bit out of date, aren't they? Because I know some people, they like to hear the names being...
So here we go. Clive Cottingham. Simply the best van chat yet. The talk about people going behind you in match opens my eyes. Hope people understand the consequences it can cause, including me. So I think that were to do with...
Well, that got spoke about quite a lot, didn't it? But it's right. I mean, there's some people say, oh, I'm not going to ever talk to him again because he's right, mind you, so-and-so. And I just went, listen, mate, at the end of the day, I said, you've got to understand, I can't remember where it was, and I had a good chat with him. I said, look, if I'm travelling, like, say, Barston, nearly 2 hours, it's like 70 quid worth of fuel, 50 quid for a ticket, 20 quid for poles, then there's your bait and all this sort of stuff, and you're trying to compete and do your best. You haven't drawn it best of areas. Last thing you want is somebody chelping in your ear when you're trying to catch.
100%.
As you know, it's cost me a final.
Yeah, it has, yeah. But I'm always for that. I mean, I don't mind saying, hey up mate, you alright? You know, how's it going, sort of thing. And then, but I don't want people around you for 10, 15 minutes. You're there to compete in a match, like you said, which costs you loads and loads of money.
And it's not you being mangy or anything, is it? You know what I mean? It's just like, for me, I mean, well, we have spoke about this before. It's just have a little bit of respect when it's a match, whether it's a qualifier, whether it's an open match. I mean, open match is not too bad, but you still don't want to be bothered because you've still travelled, you've still shelled out, you've still prepped. You want to do well, don't you?
Yeah. Well, what I said to our Richard all the time, right? He thinks it's a day from off at wife. You know what I mean? He's doing this, he's busy at work, and then when he's out fishing, it's like, oh yes, I'm away from it all. Yeah. And I'm like, you come for an holiday, I come to win it. You know what I mean? And I tell him all the time, I say, you come for a day out, I'm here to win it. This is what we do, innit?
Yeah.
You know, you're fishing 3 times a week, you're putting in all the effort. You know.
Well, it has actually opened his eyes going to some of these big matches where he shells some money out.
Yeah,
it's not as easy as he thinks it is it?
No. Well, you know, he comes up here and it's blooming, you know, bloody, what do I call them? Bloody shallow boys. You know.
Caster blasting.
Yeah, and, you know, when you go to all these other venues, you've got to learn how to make, you know, waggle a fish, feeder fishing, pole fishing, all sorts of different stuff, don't you? But anyway, go on, next comment.
So we've got Peter Room 5018. David, I can't help but say I think you look like you've lost a bit of weight. I actually think he has.
Yeah, I have lost a bit of weight.
Can you give me a clue? Because I need to lose some.
Well, the best thing to do is to keep us shook. All I've been doing is, I'm out 3 times a week, fishing, doing whatever, filming, you know, I mean, the other time, yeah, I'm on my computer, and that's the thing for me. I'm on my computer, I'm sat there, and you're not doing much work, but your brain is like exhausted, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you're not doing much work, but all I've been doing is trying to eat a bit healthier, eating a bit of fish and a bit of stuff like that. That's all really. Like I like prawns and stuff like that. So I've just been eating a little bit healthier, and that's it really. I haven't been doing much different. I still like a breakfast when I go fishing and stuff, but I know everyone's like, where's the snack? You know, I used to have the snack attack dinner, and I used to bring it out, and there'd be pork pies and all sorts of stuff in it. And I've really tried to stop that, because it were getting a bit. I were having a breakfast, then I was showing you guys my snacks, and then I were eating them all, and then not really doing much. And I'm thinking I need to stop doing that, because it's. Remember at Barston
I think that steak slice.
I had a steak slice and I had all my food in there, and I thought, oh, that. And then I come to it, bloody, he's nicked it, hasn't he?
About 20 pegs away.
But no, that's it really, and I've cut the snack attack out, and just really having less takeaways and stuff like that. That's it, mate. You know what I mean? I'm no fitness of the year, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just cutting out a little bit of stuff. Anyway, we've got. He's called Key41. He comments on our stuff all the time. Nice guy. He's put, hey up lads, absolute brilliant video. Totally hooked on the van chat and your videos and Jackson's videos. Met Dave in Doncaster Tackle Shop when he was shopping with Jackson for the next generation. Your vids are great, and if anyone comes in while I'm watching them, I kick off. Thanks for everything you do, lads, and please could you invite Tidsy to join you on one? We don't want him in here, do we?
He gets on our videos enough, does Tidsy?
Also, tell him to make some more videos of his own. I don't know, he hasn't made any, has he, Tidsy?
No.
That'll be when I'm filming him for beta.
Yeah, it will be.
3 great lads together. Would be brill. All the best, and best of luck for the future. Thank you all so much, Keith. Thanks for that, Keith. Yeah, nice message.
Yeah, very nice. And we've got another Keith here.
Not the same one, is it?
Enjoy your fishing.
Oh, Keith. Clifton, that's it. Not seen him for
all right, boys, I hope you're both okay. On the subject of people chatting to you in matches, I know exactly what you mean. It's cost me big time over the years. I've come to accept it mostly. I did have to bite my lip on the Division 1 National when guys stopped because they recognised me and wanted to chat. Bear in mind it was on a clear canal. That's a no-no, stopping and standing over them, isn't it? And they were stood behind me on the towpath. I think us guys that put ourselves out there just have to put up with it. We can't have it both ways. And it's funny you should say that, Keith, because we were on about that with Tommy Pickering, and he turned around and he went, I know exactly what you mean, but it's not their fault, it's our fault. I says, what do you mean? He says, it's our fault for putting ourselves out there, and we do stuff and people enjoy it, they want to chat to you. They forget that you're in a match, they forget how important it is to you, they just see you and want to say hello. And he's right, isn't he?
He's right, but you see, It's a strange one, isn't it? Because we're like we've said before, we want to get the match, we want to win the match, we want to do this. And if you got someone, I had it on Laurel's the other day. In fact, on peg 40.
Flyer.
Flyer, yeah, it is a flyer, yeah. Anyway, and I'm fishing away and stuff like that. Anyway, this car comes creeping up. And then, fair enough, he turned the engine off and he just sat in the car and just watched. But I clocked him and, you look around like, you think, what was that bloody... Because you think, oh, is he near my van or whatever, don't you? You know what I mean? And I think, what's that? But fair enough, sat in the car and he just watched for like 10 minutes and turned the car back on and then went somewhere else. And I thought, well, that's all right, you know what I mean? But still put me off a little bit. But it is right what Tommy's saying, because I've done it before, right? What I used to do, I started doing a little video before the match, and I'd say, I'm here at Fleet's Dam and da-da-da-da-da, and I've got this peg and stuff like that, and I'd post it on my Facebook. And then 2 minutes later...
Oh, they've turned up. Someone's
turned up. And I get 2 or 3 of them coming down. Hey up, Dave, I've just seen you on Facebook. I didn't know you were at Fleet. It's only 5 minutes right corner from me. and I'm like, oh, I need to stop doing this, because I don't want to tell people where... Just for that reason, that you get loads of people coming up. And they're probably thinking, oh, Dave's at Fleet, so I'll have a walk round with dog or something, which is in there, fair enough, innit? You know what I mean? And they're like, oh, we'll have a walk round and stuff. But... it's hard to get a balance in it, and I think we're just like, we probably have caused it a little bit, like Tommy says.
Oh, 100%. It's definitely, it's like the good old boys. Everybody wants to see them, don't they? They must get it all the time.
Yeah.
And I'm sure they'll think exactly the same.
Oh, hey, what's this?
Suspected spam. I don't know who she is.
God's sake.
So cheers for that, Keith, and well, I'm pretty sure we'll see you shortly.
We're not seeing you for a bit, no. Anyway, we've got one here, Street Bob NTED or something. Has it not come into your heads that these people could be giving you info about your peg that has took 30 years of fishing the place to get? Or are you so good that you know more about the venue after 3 matches? We must have said something about...
where's that at Larford? Where's that?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
Larford?
Well, what he's put is, basically saying that when people are talking to you, he's got 30 years of experience on the place and he's giving you knowledge about the venue and stuff.
Which is fair enough.
Yeah.
But not in the middle of the match.
Yeah.
So...
I mean, but 30 years of experience of fishing, morning, are you pleasure fishing? That's the thing, because I could go somewhere for 20 years and fish it all the time. Pleasure fishing is completely different to match fishing.
And I'll give you a good example, people, really good. We sat outside, we're at Lindholm Lakes, we're looking at bonsai. There's some pegs here you'd never want to draw in a match.
Yeah.
But I could take you on these pegs when there's nobody on and empty it.
Yeah.
Simple, innit?
And it's because you've got the whole lake, and that's what it is.
Yeah.
And if there is some feeding fish what want to come, they'll come to you.
Yeah.
And that's fair enough. I mean, like you said, I don't mind people having a chat with them at the start and they're giving you information and all that stuff.
Yeah, that's brilliant.
We don't mind chatting to people, but I think what our stress is when we're in the middle of the match and we're trying to do as best to catch these fish and try and win the match. Like I said, we're not there to mess about and be away from wife at day. We're there to win it, aren't we?
Oh yeah, 100%.
But from their point of view, we've got to have a nice medium.
And if you think at any point we're being ignorant, we definitely haven't done it on purpose. We're probably just in the zone, wanting to get on with what we're doing. We might be a bit behind. We might have more gear to get ready than we planned on wanting to get ready on day. We might not have all this bait ready because of something, so it could be anything like that, couldn't it? Because if we're all 100% always prepped and it's just a case of turn up, drop your gear off, 2 rods to set up, no problem. But sometimes we're not always quite ready, are we?
No.
So we don't mean to ignore anybody if that ever happens. But I've just had a quick browse through this. This is quite interesting. Let me see if I can get it right. I'm not sure if he's worded it right. First time I've listened to this podcast, and I've already gone back and watched 3 others. Just wondering what's happened to the pole fishing of late. It's hard to do everything to the top level, but I feel like you've never actually said you're done with the pole fishing. Quite a good question, that. I actually love pole fishing.
Yeah, I do.
I do. I right enjoy pole fishing. It's but it's not on purpose. There are that many matches now appearing, which I'm grateful for because it's so much easier physically wise, taking all your gear. The bomb and feeder in winters, and the amount of feeder competitions now that are available with good prize monies. I'm on about 10 and 15,000, and top 20 payouts, which is what's happening at Golden Rod again this year, isn't it? Top 20. You'd have been in it, wouldn't you, last year? It's just the standard that just to try and qualify is difficult. You've got to go to them all, you've got to travel a lot of miles, put a lot of time in, you're always prepping. I practice quite a bit. I mean, I've just done casting practice, haven't I, to make sure, like 100 metres, for example. And then when you come to do 40, 50, 60, 70 metres, it's easy, it's accurate. And I have put a lot of time in, and it's just worked out that I've turned into a mainly feeder angler. And you cannot be the master of them all unless you're called Andy Power.
Yeah.
He's pretty good at it all, isn't he? But even he'll admit, I'd take Andy Power on at feeder fishing, but anything else, not a chance. I won't fancy it. Would you, taking him on and beating him?
Well, to be fair, Alan, I don't care who's next to me. It could be.
You know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying. I mean, when it comes to feeder fishing, I'd take anybody on at that. I'd have every confidence that if I'm drawn all right, I'm not bothered who they are. I would feel confident that I can beat them. But any other skills, when it comes to like that shallow fishing, F1 fishing. Okay, we'll just go down F1 fishing.
Yeah,
I can catch them. I can't catch them like Andy Bennett.
No, but you've got to think, if you said to your son, right, forget this feeder fishing, I'm going to go pole fishing, and I'm going to go F1 fishing, and I'm going to go all on them matches where Christian Jones goes and whoever else goes, Andy Bennett and all them lot. I know you would put 100% into that fishing. You'd make sure all your rigs are right, you'd make sure everything's right, and you'd be learning off everybody, asking them questions. Yeah. And I tell you what,
I would.
It wouldn't be long before you started competing against them, and you started. No, I'm not saying you're going to win bloody world champs, but
no, but I'd improve because
you'd improve tenfold.
That's how I am.
But for me, when I were a bit younger, I've always thought I was better on the rods. Yeah. Always thought I was better on the rods. Even though when I was younger, I fished everywhere, fished canals, rivers, everything. Yeah. And the first thing I got out of my rod holder was a pole. That was the first thing I get out every time. But it just seems that these days it's evolved into people think, oh, he's fishing a rod. I think I can beat him. I can have a go. And it's a bit easier, isn't it, than getting all your top kits out, getting your pole out.
And it's massive prep.
Yeah,
it's massive prep. And so going back to we do neglect the pole fishing. As much as I love using the pole, I haven't really got time to do all of those matches as well. And when we still enter and win UK champs, you've got to get stuff ready for that. Yeah. Fishomanias, we've got to have some poles for that. But don't go crazy with tickets. I'd rather buy all the tickets at feeder fishing and 1 or 2 just to make it.
Yeah, we do a Fishomania, we do a Maver match this, don't we?
For a change, yeah. But, and going into feeder fishing, and it's a great example of this. Dave Shires, Fishomania champion. So he's pretty good. And we're fishing here at Lindholm, and we're iced over, and I've completely fished a different match to everybody else that particular day, just because I was in tune with the place. I thought it's going to fish hard, and I've completely fished it a different way. And Dave Shire's come round, and he's watched me for 10 minutes, 10 or 15 minutes, and he's loved it. And he's asking me questions, why have you just done that? And you don't realise what you've picked up in the feeder fishing over time. But he were like, why have you done that? But you've caught on this, man. Why have you changed that? Why have you know, question after question. That's how it
But
develops.
he doesn't do this sort of fishing.
That's what
Dave's cooked. No, again, it's a great fisherman, Fishomania champion, everything. He's gone down that F1 route, hasn't he? Where he's like, that's his thing. His thing every year. Get him Fishomania, get it won, because he's won it before, and that's his sort of thing. Yeah. You know, he's been on here a few times and chucked a rod out, and he gets a bit bored, and he's like, you know, it's not the same, is it?
No.
It's different.
So the feeder fishing, as much as you think it's just a case of put a lead on or a feeder on, chuck it out and sit, there's a lot more to it than that. And I like to think that I've definitely put a lot into my fishing, and there's a lot of little bits that you pick up, little tips and tricks into it, basically. Yeah. And we've spoke about it, and sometimes you can forget to do it. And then there's the peg management, isn't there? So feeder fishing, it's become massive, hasn't it, actually? It's become a big part of the fishing world, especially as a lot of the anglers are knocking on a bit, aren't they?
Yeah, but it's different, innit? Like, if you used to fish with old boys, didn't you? And you used to have a pole set up and a couple of rods.
Yeah.
And everybody is probably the same, pole and rods, pole and a few rods. Or some people just set pole up.
Yeah.
But you see, in these bigger ones, like UK champs, you're looking at these venues, what we've fished for years and years and years. So I could go at Glebe, and we could compete chucking a waggler out and a bomb. You can win the match doing that. You don't have to swing a pole around or whatever or stuff like that, do you?
Done it?
Yeah.
First round?
Yeah.
Just a fit one rod.
Yeah, and you
one rod.
You bet you had everything set up, didn't you? And you
everything.
Were just like, and you were just like clunk round, clunk round.
One rod.
You're not coming off that, are you?
No,
you're not coming off
not when it's going round all the time.
You don't. And I bet it was the easiest match you've ever fished.
Most simple match ever.
Yeah.
Micros, a wafter, and a 10-foot rod.
Yeah.
Landing net, job done.
It's easy, isn't it? You know when like at that match I fished at Boston where I won 2-4, easiest match I've ever fished.
Yeah.
You know, all right, I didn't have a bite for an hour. Then come on the short line, ding, 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 and you just get in the zone, and that's it, because you're not coming off feeding fish.
No.
You know, some other people could have said, "Oh, I've had a few on that. I'll go on pole now. I want to catch them on pole."
Yeah.
Forget that in your head, and that's where these other anglers are like, "Well, I've had a few on that, and I really want to catch him on pole."
I want to catch him on pole.
Yeah.
No,
you don't even pick that up.
No.
If it were other way around and you clunk on pole, I ain't picking a rod up.
No.
If you're catching
that's
fish,
a difficult thing for people to.
Yeah. I've seen it before where someone's had 2 or 3 on a feeder, and then they'll pick a pole up and start going down.
Because they put a line.
Yeah, and I'm like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
I've seen it so many times, and then I think, well, that's good for me. It's good for me.
And again, like what you've just said, you've seen it so many times. That's the experience of all the feeder fishing that you've done, and you become specialists in it, really, don't you? I mean, a matter of rods and reels and tips and stuff that I've got for me for different variations of fishing, braid and mono, different thicknesses of mono for different times of year. You know, I don't tell wife how many rods and reels.
I mean, you do a bit more silverfish stuff, don't you, than me? But I just can't do everything. No. And I can fish anything you want. I fish a pole, rod, anything. I can fish it, but I just feel like I'm better on the rods. That's what I feel like.
Definitely for me as well, 100%. It's what I'm really confident with. And like I say, you get that break, you're going to win match, aren't you?
Yeah. But very good question. That.
Yeah, it is.
We'll do a few more.
So we do love the pole, but we've just into the feeder fishing hell of a lot more.
Here we go. Paul Kendall, been following you pair for years, and you've both come on a long way, improving year after year. It's all about small margins and the draw bag. Well, we'll talk about the draw bag. I'm so glad it's coming good for you both. Thanks very much.
A little question here. It's Keffer1 at Keffer1. Hey up lads, can I ask, why do you pull your rods back up in the air when you cast? That means coming back like that. Brilliant vids from the both of you. could ask Tidsy to make more.
Same fella, I bet. He wants more about Tids. He must like Tidsy, you know.
Best of luck to you, lads. Oh, it is. It's Keith.
Yeah,
it's a different question, though, isn't it?
Yeah. So
when you're casting...
Go on, Alan, you tell him.
When you're casting... So if you just cast to an island, you're clipped up. And you cast out, it's your clip and you put your rod down. You've no winds left on at all. So we clip up to an island, for example, or at distance. So we chuck it out, we pull it back, hits the clip, and you feather the feeder down so it goes in as quiet as possible. And
then you've got
2 or 3 winds. Yeah. So if you do get a carp that pulls, hopefully you're not
you can give it a little bit of line, and then you've got time. If you've got a really big one, take your clip off and then do it that way. But
the main thing is the cushion, isn't it?
The main thing
bring
is
it back,
cushioning it.
Hits your clip and then you cushion it and feather it down.
Yeah.
And hopefully it goes in with a nice plop. Tidsy, are you listening? You hit the clip, let it plop in. But Tidsy loves ringing the dinner bell, doesn't he?
Well, I mean, we all have a bad cast now and then, don't we? But
yeah, but he loves it, doesn't he? Oh, they know it's there. Look, get in.
I've been next to him before, and he's like, whack, and I'm like, oh God, that's it. And he's like, and then 2 minutes later,
rod's round.
I'm like, how's he caught that? How's he caught that? Yeah, but that's the reason why really people pull it back. So you've got about 3 or 4, well, not even 3 or 4, but a couple of turns.
2 or 3 turns
on it,
and you cushion it down.
Yeah. Here we go. Donald Parker, great van chat, guys. It's been a while since the last one. Well, it's been a while since this one. Great banter. Keep up the good work, guys, and good luck in the season ahead with all that you do. Keep on, and keep on bagging, Don. Thanks very much.
I like this one. It's not quite true, but I have drawn one. Last year I did draw 1 or 2 decent pegs last year. It's Street Bob TN1 Ed. Looks like Street Bob and Ted to me. Nosh draws better than Van Gogh. It's a great session. I like that. Nice one.
Oh, here we go. Let's see what this one's like. David Smith. I'm a positive person, David, and I see no problems with your style of fishing. I'm all for being confident in my methods. Your approach to method feeder fishing is spot on to me too. Nothing better than knowing your feeder has gone down and fishing as it should. Nothing need to change your thinking here. After all, you can only catch the fish you can locate. Ringer likes multiple feeders on his tray. Woody doesn't. Woody's right yet again.
Well, do you know, we've had this little conversation before, Dave, haven't we? I get more people saying, get a feeder ready. You'll save 15 minutes, 20 minutes, get it ready and clip it on like the best do, Steve Ringer and all this. Well, actually, Steve Ringer doesn't always, he loads the first bit now and he puts the last bit on because what happens is it dries out and it comes off. Yeah. So he'll load the first bit and then he'll get it ready when he's reeling in. Yeah. So, and I've timed it. You're talking literally seconds. And at this time of year, it does not matter. I would rather spend 5 minutes getting that, I would never do, but I'm just saying, I'd rather have 5 minutes knowing when that goes in, if I've cast it right, it's perfect.
Yeah. You don't want to be second guessing it. Oh, no. Is it too hard? Oh, it looks a bit hard on my side tray and stuff like that. Yeah. You don't want to be second, especially in the winter time. Yeah. I mean, in summer, maybe 2 or 3 up, you're catching loads, aren't you? It's quicker.
I mean, sometimes
you know what I mean?
In and out in a minute, aren't you?
Yeah. So, yeah, maybe in summer I used to do it at Barston as well in the summer, and I used to have maybe one set up.
But sometimes them guru feeders, it can be a nightmare to get it off loop, can't it? It can take longer to get it off loop sometimes. So,
is it quicker? I don't really know, but I'd rather have it fresh, I think.
Me too.
Than...
How long does it take? 30 seconds tops?
No, not even that, is it? You go like that, you get your thing on the top, that about 10 seconds, isn't it?
It's not long, and it can take me 10 seconds to get that loop out of clip sometimes.
It might take you a bit longer, but maybe you do need a few set up. So no, I mean, I'd rather have it fresh and know that if it's in your head and you think, oh, I don't like that, you know it's right if you've just done it. But now at bar, I'm glugging in all sorts now, me at Boston. I love these glugs, what we're doing and stuff like that, and I'm glugging it up, and when you chuck it in, you see it like that, and I think they're fantastic, mate. And a lot of fish now you can catch up a bomb and bag, can't you? Now at Boston and stuff like that.
Yeah, it seems to be the way forward at Boston.
But I tell you what, I've tried bomb and bag other places like Worsborough, and you think, oh, it'll work at Worsborough. I can't get a bite on it.
Yeah.
Weird, isn't it? You know, a big place, Worsborough, you think...
I've never tried it there.
I have.
Have you?
I've tried all sorts. I've tried boshing it in on a line.
I've tried
going over.
Don't work.
Don't work.
No.
It's weird, isn't it, how other places are different to others, and you've got to know, the venues. Like, we fish all the venues, don't
There's some new fishing at Worsborough, isn't there? You never know, that might work one day.
It might do one day.
Nobody does it, though. And as soon as somebody has seen catching doing it, they'll all
Everybody will do it.
And then it'll
be right, yeah, you're right.
It's the
can't
same
do it.
No.
I still don't think there's enough fishing was for me. I
even tried that with pellets all day, didn't I?
Yeah, it don't work.
Went over it, never had a bite.
I've seen people like that. And they're like there with pellets. I'm thinking you ain't gonna get a bite on that. And they'll drop on it like that, and they'll get a skimmer.
Yeah.
And then they'll drop on it again, and get another skimmer, and I think, oh, that's a
waste of time.
It's weird, isn't it? You just got to sit there at Worsborough and just keep casting and. But it's different. But we've got loads to talk about anyway, so I think we'll leave it there for the questions.
Yeah, we're not going to get through everything that's available, is there, to talk about?
No, there's loads of stuff to talk about. First thing I wanted to bring up is Guru have launched their new
You've read my mind, David.
Is that what you're going to say?
Yeah.
I've got other stuff to talk about it as well, but I thought we'd talk about that because it's quite a big thing in it at the minute. The weighing, a lot of people are commenting on stuff, and
which, by the way,
is having their own opinion.
I love it.
Yeah,
I think it's great.
I love it. It gets people talking. It gets people commenting, and
because there's one. You see, like I know Rooney, and we know them all, don't we?
Yeah.
I always say hello to them and what have you, have a laugh with them, what have you, but. The things that they talk about on there, we don't really talk about while we're going fishing because it can cause a bit of controversy and a little bit of and we don't want to spoil the day.
No, you don't.
But
no.
I love, and he mentioned it the other day, and it just makes me laugh. I love how Ringer loads the gun.
He said that, didn't
and
he?
And then Matt's like, let me pull trigger, let me pull that trigger, boom, you're having it, get in.
Matt's not holding back. I like Rooney and all, he just don't care, does he?
He's just like, he just boshes it in, doesn't he?
It's great. I know.
That's my answer, and that's how you have it, that's how we're having it. Ban them all.
Yeah.
Go on,
and I think we've done something similar on our channels for a long time with this in the van thing. We made it a bit of a thing, and we try and talk about stuff, but we don't take it that far because we don't want to be. It's not negative, but some people might think it comes across a bit negative and stuff like that. But I do think that we have contributed in that sort of way.
100% we have. I mean, what we got going now with Winning Ways, they've had their little chats, haven't they?
Yeah.
What is it? The Rodcast or something they call it.
That.
Yeah. Mick Viles.
Yeah. Oh, they do the.
Which he started again, by the way, people.
What do they do now? Mixing bowl, they do.
Mixing bowl.
Yeah.
Love listening to all that.
Yeah, I put it on and I'm like, oh, what did you send me? Sorry, mate. Oh, is that Mickey on again?
I'm struggling to sleep. Vilesy. Sorry, mate, we don't mean it. We don't mean it. But yeah, I love it. And then there's obviously Guru podcast, and now they're doing the weighing, and yeah, we definitely contribute because we've been doing it for at least 3 years, haven't we?
Probably even more.
Yeah.
And then, well, before I used to do that angling memories, didn't I? Where I used to go out and I've videoed loads. I've even been Tommy's house. I went to one bit and made me a cup of tea and that, and showing me all pictures and that. So I've been, we've done it before, haven't we? And I've just done one with Cookie. We're starting a bit of a one on the Garbolino channel.
Yeah, I enjoyed that. I mean, I've told you what I thought.
Yeah, you did, yeah. And nice bit of feedback.
Yeah.
But
constructive criticism. Yeah. I think it needs it. And
Well, tell people what you said, that you want me in it to ask the questions.
100%. Yeah, and you've got to be like we're talking now. You could have talked to Cookie the same. I think it'd have come across.
But what I said to you, I didn't want to do it in the way as in taking any sort of limelight away from Cookie, and that's what I didn't want to do. Is in that way, I wanted it be all about Cookie, and I'll ask the questions off camera and stuff. But I know a few people have said, look, you need to be in it, Dave, and you need to be like talking to him and asking him the questions and stuff. And I think I'll try and do it a little bit. I'm going to do one with Simon Fry. I'm going to do one with Darren Cox, and try and make it a bit different and stuff. So I'm going to try that. But
you just need, for me, just be yourself, as if you were talking to a rink calf. Sat down, let them tell the story, and then you can have a listen, just sort of go through it.
Yeah,
it's got to be a little more relaxed, but let them give the full thing about, because it is about them. You've just got to be, you've got to be there, encouraging them, haven't you? Sort of lead them onto this and lead them onto that, and then let them tell.
Yeah.
That's how I thought it should have been.
Yeah. But if you've not seen it, have a look on the Garbolino channel, and let us know what you think.
Yeah. I loved listening to Cookie and that. Everything was from art, wasn't it? Oh,
yeah. Great. He even said, didn't he, that match fishing cost him his marriage.
Yeah.
She wanted to go around and walk around markets and go shopping. It's like go shopping and this and that. And he says, I don't want to do that. I want to go fishing. And
fair play, Cookie.
Yeah, mate. I tell you what.
He's my hero.
Yeah.
Him and Andy Sellers, Waldorf and Statler. Have you ever watched Muppet Show? Them two old blokes in top. That's Cookie and Andy Sellers.
Funny Muppet.
They're brilliant.
Well, I tell you what, I went out with a bird. Well, not recently, but a bit ago, and she was saying,
I remember you saying,
we're off to Meadowhall and we'll go here. And I went, I've got a match here, I've got a match there, I'm doing
same thing.
And she was like, well, I don't like this, People don't like you going fishing, do they?
No.
You've got your wife and that. You've done all right there, Alan, haven't you? To be fair,
She's very patient, is my wife.
Gosh,
I've got away with murder.
I don't know, but it does, doesn't it? It takes you toll on.
It's a massive commitment, and like I say, on its way you can do anything at any kind of level is by being selfish. Yeah. It's a selfish sport.
You're right. I mean, look, it's not on that level, but look at footballers, F1 drivers. They're all, aren't they? Like even when you said you were at squash and stuff like that, you're focused, you're driven.
2-3 hours a day, that was it.
Yeah.
6 days a week.
You want to be the best at something, you've got to make sacrifices, haven't you? And not doing stuff like that is a big thing.
Yeah, massive. So I've been very lucky.
So what do you think to this weigh-in then that the Guru guys are doing?
Yeah, getting back to the weigh-in, I think it's great. I love listening to them, and like I said, because we've got to know them, it's nice to see the stuff that they talk about. We'd never get out of them just talking to them.
No.
And it's great to listen to their opinions. Like I say, Ringer, he's great at loading that gun. He's just, his mind is always ticking over, isn't it? And I'll tell you who'll be the same. Lee Kerry will be the same as well. He must have all these thoughts. He organises stuff, sees stuff. He must have all these things going through.
Do you think Lee doesn't do that because of Preston doesn't like him doing that sort of thing? I know they started that podcast, didn't they? And I think I watched one with Des Ship and I thought, come on Des, tell me a bit more. I wanted a bit more out of it.
Yeah.
I don't think are they just holding back because they've been told to hold back, or what? What do you think?
I'm not sure.
Because Rooney on these Guru podcasts, Danny Fairbrass is the top guy at Corder, innit?
And he says it as it is.
And he says it how it is. Yeah. I've watched loads of stuff with Danny Fairbrass, and he's straight down the middle, he'll tell you.
Yeah.
And he don't mind showing you all this stuff, and he wants everybody to catch fish and what have you. He'll tell you everything he wants. And I think Rooney's from that sort of cut me. I think Rooney's got it.
Oh, you actually want to try and catch these bream? Danny Fairbrass. Yeah. Why do you want to catch them?
Yeah. But I think he's from that, Rooney, and he does what he wants, doesn't he? I think.
And you know, fair play to him. I mean, them lads just say it as it is. I mean, what other?
But they've only just started doing it.
They have, but I think there are the things that they talk about have got to be said because of the, you know, what was the one that it seemed to create a lot of controversy, didn't it? Not finishing the UK champs.
Yeah, with
Brad Lucas and
Jamie Hughes, yeah. And I tell you what though, after that we all thought it, and we said, didn't we? Yeah. The group of lads and we're there, it's not really on that. We didn't really like it, did we?
No, no. And for me, and I know you'll definitely think that same line as me. When you organise something that's a fort like the Garbolino, which we've learnt a lot from, because it actually pissed us off, didn't it?
Did you?
People not turning up.
Yeah.
It ruins the format, right? And it cost Darren Cox winning it, in my opinion.
No, that wasn't because someone didn't turn up, or was it?
Yeah, Andy Sellers.
No, he
took the place.
Yeah, but someone had booked an holiday and we said that they could have one standing. So it weren't because someone didn't turn up.
Yeah, but we did have a round where there were 2 or 3 didn't turn up, and it spoils the section format, doesn't it? Yeah. For the section points. So let's say there's 2 that haven't turned up in a section, and it's an 8-man section. The worst you can do is 6 points. Yeah. Whereas if you've drawn bad pegs, you could be top at leaderboard. You might have come 8th because you're in such a bad area. Yeah. And it's that side of it that I think is the poor sportsmanship side of it.
Yeah.
I understand if you're prepping for something else and you'd rather get your mind on something because, you know, there's no point going to UK champs because I can't win it. I understand that. But have some respect for the people that's organised it, is what I say. You've committed to 4 matches, fish the 4 matches no matter where you are. Steve Ringer would do it. Steve Ringer would do it, I know he would. 100%, and I definitely would.
Well, we all have, haven't we? But
yeah. So
no, I didn't like that either. To be fair, it's not on. I mean, Andy Kinder runs that UK champ,
and it will have upset him, but he's not going to say out, is it?
No.
So it's the messing the format up and the lack of respect of somebody who's organised it and put the effort in. For me, is the bad thing.
Yeah.
Because I mean, I like the pair of them. Brad Lucas is a smashing kid. Jamie Hughes has had time from me. He's been great. He's given me advice when I've needed it. Can't knock him. But that side of it, don't like that, I'm afraid.
From their point of view, what do you think that they're thinking?
Oh, Jamie and...
Yeah. What? Because...
Well, there's 2 ways. There's 2 ways.
So we've talked about what the organisers' thing is.
Yeah, they do a lot of fishing, don't they? They do a lot of fishing. They're on YouTube channels. They put time into showing people stuff. Brilliant. So they've done a lot towards promoting fishing and showing people how to fish. Can't knock that. They're brilliant. And Brad Lucas has just won the Angler of the Year award.
Yeah, he's a nice kid, isn't he, Brad?
He's great. Absolutely brilliant. So from their point of view...
Are they thinking, I've got nowhere to come, yeah, I could win £1,000, but I'll go and fish another match? Do you think there's too many options where they can go and fish another match? But from I don't think you can go somewhere and win £1,000 on a day.
No, you can't.
So I don't understand why they didn't turn up, to be fair. Because they can't go on another match. Even if it were 50 pegger, you'd win what, 300-400 quid? If that.
Well, I know Jamie had got the Maver match this, and I actually asked him, and I said, "Are you going to turn this?" I'm not sure yet, and he says, "I want to get my head round that final." So I can understand that, but still, he's still letting the thing down. If he'd have been in a position where he could have won it, he'd have gone.
Of course he would.
So he could have made it. So I don't know. There'll have been I suppose I think there's not really much point because I can't win it.
Do you think they've got a different mentality to us than just turning up and... you can't fish another match and fish for £1,000 for the day. No. So if he turned up, wins it, he won £1,000. He might not have done all in league and might not have won the UK champs, but you're winning £1,000. And even if you come second, you get 500 quid, don't you? Or 250 or something.
Yeah.
So you can't fish a match like that anywhere.
No.
And win that. So I don't really understand. I think that really they should. Maybe Jamie and Thingy should say, you know, we didn't fish it because of this reason or whatever.
Maybe so.
You know.
Maybe so. They'll have had the reason, and I think I could be wrong. I think the main reason will have been
they can't win it.
Can't win it. So what's the point?
Yeah.
But there's 1,000 quid, like I say, up for grabs. But that's listen. There's some people are like that anyway. Not just them two. There's other people done it.
Well, look, I mean, let's move on now to. It seems a bit negative this that we're having a go at people, but I'll tell you the other thing is packing up and going home.
Oh, that does my head in.
Now, I know it's your choice. I know. I mean, listen, I've done it before, and I expect you've done it before, where you've packed up and gone home. But
no, I've never done it.
Well, I think I've done it.
I've never done it.
I think I've done it a few times. At not recently, maybe about 3 or 4 years ago. I did it on a Maven match this at Ayfield, in fact.
Really?
Yeah. And
I remember you did.
Yeah. And I went and got a drink.
Yeah.
I packed up and I went and got a drink and I come back down. And I didn't stand behind anyone or out like that. But I just had a drink at the Thinger and then I went. So I had walked at top at Hill, you know where Hill is and that, and I just had a look there and I thought, oh, just have a quick look, and then I had a drink and I went. And it must have been, to be fair, I weren't catching anything. It were red hot.
It was a red hot day.
Yeah, and I thought, I'd had enough.
Yeah.
And now, to be fair, I'm thinking that maybe I shouldn't have really packed up and gone home, because it when I'm running matches myself, it pisses me off. Yeah. When someone does.
And that's one of the things, going back to that again, that these people that do that don't organise anything.
Yeah. Well, I didn't used to organise stuff back.
And they've never felt the letdown of somebody doing that to them, because they're the ones that's doing it. So I'm sure
you're allowed to do whatever you want, aren't you? You paid your money. You can, if you want to pack up early and go.
Yeah.
Then I think it's your right, isn't it? Someone can't tell you can't pack up and go.
Well, no, you can't.
Do you feel like it's a bit disrespectful? That's what you're saying.
Definitely. Noise on bank. Well, look at Decoy Lakes. It did me a favour, actually.
Yeah.
In end, they were packing up to my left because I'd started catching one or two. They knew they couldn't beat me. But my peg got even better because they're all packed up. Everybody else wanted to catch it margins. But because people were walking up and down, they were not left in, I just caught along.
Yeah, and what happened to me?
They all walked past you and they just went dead.
And I'd never caught a thing, did I?
No.
So I think, to be fair, I don't think I'd do it again.
No.
In these matches.
I've never done it and I would never do it. It's fish till end.
Scout honour. Alan Norris. Bet you ain't scouts, weren't you?
No, I wasn't scouts, no. No, I never went scouts.
You know, back then, about 3 or 4 years ago, when I did pack up, well, you remember it, don't you? At Airfield.
Yeah.
I didn't really. I weren't. It never crossed my mind. I just thought I've had enough of this.
It was boiling.
I'm not making excuses.
I remember it.
I'm not making excuses. I just thought I'd had enough. I'm going.
How about top end at Island catching sod all?
Yeah. But now that we run matches, and we've had it done to us before, where, like you said, the sections, the this, the that. Plus, you're giving the next people an advantage, especially in the winter time. I had it done to me on here over week.
Yeah.
I drew peg 40 on Laurels, and I'm catching away, and I'm shouting, what you got? Oh, I've got 40, 50 pound. I'm like, I only need one carp here. I'm in it. Yeah. I'm in it. Yeah. Someone packs up, hour and a half to go.
Hour and a half to go, starts cleaning the box.
You know what I mean? All this stuff on bank. And I'm thinking, oh, that's not good. Anyway, I start catching across. I have a couple more carp and, I come second, it's in zone.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that the person who won it wouldn't have won. I'm not saying that, and I'm not having a go at, but it gives other people
an advantage. Or a disadvantage if you're on noisy bit.
That's right.
Yeah.
And if you're fishing somewhere like this and you're not catching out, you pack up and go home, and then I've seen it before. People have thought, oh, I've got a spare peg here, I'll chuck to me right a bit now. Oh,
yeah,
and they start catching, don't they?
Yeah, of course they do.
So it's an hard one to really say what to do, isn't it? Yeah. You know, we're only talking about it, but I'm not going to have a go at people who pack up and go home early, because it's your right to do it, isn't it? It's up to them. If you want to do it, fair enough. But
it's nice when they start chucking all the bait in, though, isn't it?
Yeah, well, that's not good, is it? Either, but I don't know. What do you? I think it's your right. If you want to pack up and go home, you can do. You know, there's no written rule in the match fishing sort of scene. No. You know, if you've got something happening at home, you want to get off early, you're going out that night, it's up to you, innit? If you want to go home, but just let's be a bit more respectful of the people. Yeah. You know, it's for £10,000 to qualify. You know, if you're on a big match, I wouldn't dare do it. No. But then again, I've done it 3 or 4 years ago and thought note of it, to be fair. Yeah. What do you think, Alan?
I don't like it when they pack up. I've not a lot to say. I just don't like it. Fish till end. You've entered it. Fish till end. No, I'm not catching out. Just fish till end.
Yeah, but if you want to pack up, you can go, can't you?
Yeah, you can do, but
if I'm next to you and I'm not catching out, and you're absolutely emptying it and stuff, and I go,
make it better for me.
It's made it better, hasn't it? But I mean, I've been on places before where.
What if I'm not catching out? A bloke opposite is doing all right in match, and then you'll go with an hour and a half to go, and it's been quiet because there's now 4 pegs between me and the next one. It's quiet, and I just chuck down there and empty it and beat that bloke that's fished his heart out.
Oh yeah.
And that reason I won is because you've left.
Yeah, it'd piss you off.
Piss him off over there, wouldn't it, for sure?
But I think what the main thing is, there's a lot of it what goes off, and there's no really written rule. You can do what you want. People who are running the match say, right, you fish till the end. You know, if you say it at the start of the match, look, you fish to the end, no packing up,
no throwing bait
in. No, they should. We put more rules to say you can't do this, you can't do that.
Yeah.
Because if we say at the start of the match, say if we're running a match, we say, right, here are the rules, lads, blah, 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 blah. Let me remember, no packing up, no going home early unless it's an emergency.
Yeah.
Because you can't stop people if they say, oh, my wife's ill or this ill or that ill.
Yeah.
You know, I've seen that.
But then
before.
again, there's the old thing. Will they stop coming up matches if you do that?
That's what I mean, yeah. If people think it's a bit disrespectful that you can't do this, you can't do that.
Yeah. But there was one guy, and I can't agree with this. If you pays your money, you do as you want, whether it's committed to 4 matches or 1 match. No, mate, just don't bother entering.
Yeah, you don't want it on, do you?
If that's your attitude, don't want you.
Yeah, you don't want it on your match.
Sod off.
Yeah. No, it's right, isn't it?
It is.
You know, if they're going to be like that, I think you don't want it.
That is the wrong attitude completely. You don't want idiots like that. You pay your money and you do what you want.
Yeah.
But going back to the weighing,
we've gone off a bit, haven't we?
Yeah, I think it's great, and I love because it's some of the people that ask the questions and then they dive right into it, and I think it's good, and I think a lot of stuff to talk about is. It needs to be spoke about. There's like the trolls. We've spoke about the trolls before.
Let me just tell you about this. Now, obviously we've been doing YouTube for a long time. I wanted to really mention this because there's a few comments what really upset me about Jackson. Right. But we'll get into that in a second. So, we've been doing it for years and years and years, and I used to get a lot. And I tell you what, it's people that you know, people what come fishing, people who are pegged next to you or near you and everything like that, that comment on some videos. And some of them are a bit nasty. And you think to yourself, when you're at home, I'm like, right, get ready. Boof. and I'll be writing out a thing.
I remember.
And I ring him up and I'll say, have you seen that comment on there? I'm going to have him.
I don't tell you what he'd be saying.
Yeah, and I'll be giving it large on phone. I'll be effing and jibbing on phone, jabbing on phone. And I'll be saying, I write this big thing
it's
out.
effing and jeffing.
I write this big thing out and he's like, don't do it, Dave. Just don't let him know that you...
Took me ages to get you to do it, didn't it?
I used to do it, and I used to give it to him, and then I'd block him, or I'd do this, I'd do that, and you were like, just don't do it, Dave. But you're a bit calmer in that sort of... But saying that, you've had a few what have got you wound up, and you've ripped back in a bit of a constructive...
Oh yeah, constructive, so they can't answer it back.
That's right. This troll business is... At the start, I used to get... Well, not upset, but I used to think, who the hell are you telling me what this and that and can't... And I used to get a lot of, look at this fat, and I bet that box don't take him and stuff like that. And, a few nasty stuff, to be fair, which I'd never go on anyone's sort of YouTube and look at this fat bastard on it. You know what I mean? I think, what are you doing? Yeah. So I've had that side to deal with, but... When I used to talk to you, you used to look, Dave, be better than them. Just if it upsets you, just delete, block them, sort of thing.
Easiest thing in the world. I've mentioned it loads of times. If you comment on my video, somebody actually says, "Why have you taken my comments off?" And I basically put, "This channel is not for abuse."
Yeah.
If you want to shout abuse or whatever, you will be blocked.
Yeah.
And that's that. I won't put up with it, mate. Yeah. If you get insultive in any way whatsoever, or insult somebody else, that you will be deleted straight off my channel. I do not care. Don't want you watching my videos. Don't watch videos if you want to insult. So,
but
go.
Well, yeah. So I've sort of learned how to just really deal with it, and like you said, just block them. And and they wouldn't say that to you if you were face to face, because I tell you what, they'd be on freaking floor. You know what I mean? You'd be in an headlock, wouldn't they?
I love that. The headlock.
I love a bit of an headlock, mate. Freaking good. But I tell you what, now Jackson, it seems to be a bit of a different. I don't know, like different people on TikTok. It's like a different. They seem to be very different.
The proper trolls, and most of them won't be real fishermen.
No, that's the thing, you see.
Yeah.
So, like, we set Jackson up a channel, doing well, doing the videos, and all of the comments have been really nice, because probably a lot of people watch our videos, my son Jackson, and this and that. You're probably watching them both, and there is probably a few new ones what have gone carping and that. But I tell you what, the carping scene is 100 times worse than match fishing. 100 times worse, with trolls and everything like that. And TikTok is terrible. Now, I put this video up. Jackson, he's caught his 25-pound fish. We've weighed it. I've got pictures of the weighing scale. He's holding it up, and I don't tell him what to do, Jackson. He just picks the fish up and he'll talk, right?
I think it's brilliant.
And it's fantastic. And he's had hundreds of thousands of views on these videos. And I'm talking like my TikTok has skyrocketed since I've started putting these up at Jackson. He's getting 100,000 views on stuff. Rod Hutchinson channel, 50,000 views, 60,000. Any miles more than I'm getting on mine as in match fishing. But there's all these people what are watching it what aren't really match fishing, probably don't really know who I am or Jackson. They're just people on TikTok, and they're swiping through it, and then suddenly, what's this? Oh, look at this lad here. And the comments of some people absolutely wind me up. He's a 13-year-old kid, and there's people on there slagging him off. That ain't this, that ain't that, what a loser. And I don't really want to repeat some of the stuff that these people on TikTok have commented on my son's videos. And I tell you what, there won't be just an headlock, mate, I'll tell you that now. And I thought, I don't really want Jackson to see him, because it's like
well, it'd knock a kid's confidence.
Not confident, and I can't. And there's grown men on there, Alan. What are like 50, 40, 50. Really nasty, and I'm talking like you effing this. That's not £25. This kid gets on my nerves. What a dickhead.
Because they know. They probably won't even be involved in fishing.
No, I know, but and like this kid is this and that, and like some horrible really comments, and I just thought,
can you delete them?
I've deleted them. Yeah, don't get me wrong. There's some on there, and I've deleted him. I didn't want him to see him really, but I can't keep monitoring it all the time. If you know what I mean.
The TikTok is Troll City big time, isn't it? Yeah. It's ridiculous how many people go on there. They're never ever going to promote anything to do with fishing or anything like that. They're just there that's their full-time thing. They'll be sat at home with cake spilt all down there and coffee dribbling everywhere and probably sloughing.
Yeah, one
tooth and going through a million fags a day and no else better to do. So best thing to do is delete.
Yeah, I know that, but I just couldn't believe it. The sort of people, that if that were done in match fishing, if someone's holding a fish up and they're like, look at this, I've caught it. Well done, lad. Well done. It's great to see young uns. Yeah, great to see young uns out. Fantastic, mate, and all this. And they're just jealous, horrible people on, summer people. And I bring it up because it did get to be fair. Yeah. And I don't think it's right.
No, it isn't right. Not with young kids like that. But like I say, you've just got to be in charge of it and delete it all. Yeah. And I'm sure he'll grow when he gets older and whatever. He'll sort it out himself, won't he?
To be fair, he's seen a few he's sent.
Has he?
Yeah, and he's just like, whatever, I don't care. Which is nice to see. And he hasn't like gone, oh, I don't like that, and I'm not doing that again. So he's not that sort of person.
Yeah, you've got to make sure he knows that they are just idiots.
Yeah, and I've told him and stuff like that.
They're not people like all this lot that come in.
Yeah. I've told him, I've tried telling him, look, there's idiots in life. Yeah. You don't, you'll find out, even at school, you'll find out who the idiots are. You don't hang about with them. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's like that in life, but it just really hit a nerve when I'm thinking, great videos, we're just showcasing what we've caught. He's trying to do a little bit in fishing, be a bit of, and he's great on the mic, he's great fishing and all this stuff, and then you get these absolutely idiots that are just...
Yeah, you see, so it's not all smiles and glory doing this sort of stuff, is it?
No, I tell you what, sometimes it's hard work, and sometimes I think to myself, what do I do this for? Yeah.
Is it worth it?
Is it worth it? So sometimes you probably you don't see this side of things. Sometimes it's not all sunshine and rainbow, but that's in life, innit?
Yeah, it looks like it on telly though when you're just watching telly. Put it in, and there's some dickheads basically.
Yeah. Well, there's a lot. Isn't there?
So let us know what you think, people, about that, especially with Jackson. I think that's terrible, but like you said, best thing you can do is just delete them all. You don't need them on there, do you?
No, don't need them. Yeah. But so I thought I'd just bring that up, because that ties into sort of like what the trolls are doing and all that stuff. I mean, we've had to put up with them for years, haven't we? We're probably used to it.
And do you know, I don't get so many now as I used to do. Since we've said, it's carry on like that, I'm not going to buy it, just bang, see you later, be seeing you. you don't hear from them again.
No, you don't, no.
So that's that. But so yes, the weigh-in. Keep it up, guys. We enjoy it. And it'll always be nice to talk about and hear what some people say, won't it?
Oh, yeah.
Because they don't have... there's no airs and graces with it whatsoever, is there? No. It's been good, so we enjoy it. Let us know if you enjoy it, people. Thumbs up for the weigh-in. It certainly is for me.
Hey, Neil's just walked past him.
I know,
Elmer Fudd, he ain't got his shotgun with him.
Elmer Fudd.
Remember Elmer Fudd, where he was shooting whatever he were, on this little thing.
Yeah, big shotgun.
So what else has happened then, Alan? We're going on a bit here, but
we are.
We've got a few things to talk about. So what else have we got?
Well, I've been in Feedermasters final, haven't I?
Oh, did you? Did you make it down there, did you?
Yeah, I did all right.
To be fair, you had a great year. It all started off for me really when I think you come third in the Golden Rod.
Yeah.
Was that last year or was that
beginning of this year?
No, it was beginning of this year.
In March, yeah.
So you qualified for the Golden Rod. You went down there and you drew 2 MPEGs.
Yeah.
Should you have won it?
I think so, but that lake just shut down, didn't it? The whole lake. I come third on the lake with £18 odd. The whole lake shut down.
Special lake, isn't it?
Yeah, I had 4 fish for that. Chicken caught 3 fish for £50 odd. I had 4 fish.
Oh, were they there, chicken? I didn't see him.
Yeah. He had £50 odd with 3 fish. I had 4 fish for £18. What can you do?
But that started the year off for you, didn't it?
Yeah.
To be fair, and you've had a great year.
Yeah. A third in Guru Feeder Cup.
Yeah, you did.
We've spoke about that one already. That were a bit unlucky. I lost Tench. That's cost me final. That cost me the trophy.
So Feeder Masters.
Feeder Masters. I drew an okay area, not far away from what they call the Red Boy.
Okay area?
Yeah.
Red Boy?
Well, they reckon it's like big skimmers around there.
Good area, that, isn't it?
Well, yeah, but the Red Boy were 2 or 3 pegs to my right.
All right. I'll let you off.
I could see it, but I wasn't on it. I did all right. I caught some better stamped skimmers than the day before. I think I had £17.5. And I had cormorants coming in every 2 minutes, and it killed it dead. But knowing what I know now after speaking to Steve and listening to what he did when he had that problem, refeed it, reset it, off it, couple of pound of roach, back on it. I reckon I left £10 in that peg by not doing it properly, and I fed it wrong as well. Not totally wrong. I don't think I got the feeding quite right. Then I've drawn 30. Was it 6?
Rosebush, were you? Rosebush.
No, it's where they do the draw. You just walk straight down. It's like the boat.
Oh yeah.
Where Steve Ringer was the day before. He'd £34 on the first day. And to be fair to Steve, he's just said, what was it, 32 metres, and he says, and that guy there's on my target. Oh, right, brilliant, thanks. That's great, that into of him. So and when I've clipped up, I thought I might as well just clip up at that, have a look.
Oh yeah, why would, yeah.
I've clipped up at that, I've had a look at it, perfect. Got 11 count with 1.5 ounce bomb, smooth as anything. After about 6 or 7 winds, you start catching stuff, and then it goes onto a ledge. And he told me about that, and that's where I fished, and I had 28.5 But I had an hour and 15 minutes with hardly catching anything.
Do you reckon you could have run around and caught a few roach?
I reckon I've had 5 or 6 pounds short, because there were bigger roach there. Because I saw what Charlie were catching Eddie when we went practicing. There were bigger roach than what Alan Scotthorne were catching. They were like 2 ounce plus roach. But Steve said he had all these skimmers, so I've sat it out for skimmers. But the peg just got better and better and better towards the end. But I reckon I think I left £10 in that peg. Certainly £5, without a shadow of a doubt. I had 28.5 So a little bit off.
You did really well, didn't you? I thought. Where did you come about? 25th or something?
23rd.
Just out of the money, didn't you?
£1 off the money. And I lost a bream, proper one. Come off on that ledge, trying to lift it up. It just fell. I thought,
yeah. When I was ringing you and what have you, weren't I? But I kept looking at results and all that stuff because, and I thought he's done really well there.
Yeah.
Right chuff for you. Like, just a shame he didn't get in the money. But
yeah, just missed, and really enjoyed it. Thoroughly enjoyed it. It was great. And I think on last day that £28.5. Charlie won it with £32. I think I won my section. I think I was about 4th or something in match. 3rd or 4th. It wasn't far off.
And you had a good time, didn't you? We were in
Charlie, Fast Eddie.
Oh God, bloody Charlie.
And Steve Curtis.
Oh, I like Steve. Steve Curtis, very nice lad.
Yeah, it was great.
Bloody Charlie. God, have you seen his flask when he does it up? He never opens it out.
Once his
doesn't it? It's full of green on top. And he's there with coffee, just shoves it in. That'll do me. And I'm like, Charlie, when was the last time he cleaned that out? He went,
couple of years ago.
I don't think I've ever cleaned it. That is lie.
Yeah, it went alright. I checked his flask. I says, he says, what are you doing? I'm making sure it's clean. I says, what he's telling me.
Yeah.
He says, no, he says, it's a different flask. He
says,
I'll look after this. Dear. But yeah, it was great. But we're back on trying to qualify again now, aren't we?
Well, the tickets for the feeder masters, don't they come out just
13th
after?
of Jan.
Yeah, just after. It's one of them where you've got to save your little bit of Christmas money, haven't you? Because January's a little bit tight. Yeah. And you're like, I don't want to spend out in January.
Well, 10 tickets, what is it? It's 450 quid.
Yeah. It ain't cheap, is it?
Oh, is it? Yeah.
And then you got bloody Tom, Dick and Harry coming for a picnic behind you, haven't you?
Tom, Dick and Harry. 3 blokes.
God.
Yeah, so yeah, we're on it again. So my first match tomorrow, down here.
Yes. So
ultimate bomb and feeder qualifier.
You know what I can see happening, don't you?
I hope you're right. I'm reading his mind here.
And I know what's going to happen, right? I've been on all 5 of them. Well, or 4? No, 5. All the first 5.
I've fished 1.
I've had 1 chance of peg 40 on laurels, and that's been my chance. But did I have a chance or not? You'd still take that every day at week.
Oh, yeah.
So I think I had a chance, peg 40. That's the only one I've had chance on. He hasn't fished any of them.
Well, I fished 1.
Oh, have you?
I managed to get on 1, yeah.
Oh, I didn't know.
I was on same lake as you, Benny's. I was on peg.
No, that were a golden rod, weren't it?
No, when you were on Benny's 57 in corner, I was on 6 or something, 5 or 6.
No, that were a golden rod.
No, I was on peg 3 on golden rod.
Oh, okay, you confused me here. Are you sure?
Yeah, I was on peg 3, got on to, where were you at golden rod?
57.
What, when I was on peg 3? I had marked right to left.
No, not
that was the ultimate bomber feeder when you were 57. I'm trying to think
about it. Oh, yeah, confused. Anyway, what I was going to say is, because he hasn't been for ages, he'll end up turning up tomorrow. It'll be Dave, I was like, oh, I've got bloody whatever on this crap. And he'll be like, 40 laurels.
Come on,
and I'll be like, oh, right. And then I'll ring him up fruit day, what you had? Oh, I'm getting one of Chucky, I've got 50, 60 pound. And he'll end up bloody qualifying. I can see it now.
I
tomorrow.
hope he's right.
So,
bit out of touch with it though, mate.
Well,
we'll see.
You'll see. I'm sure you won't. You'll
just
know.
Just pellets and corn, innit?
Freaking hell, does he want to get any closer to my van? Mate, there's about 15 car parking spaces, and he's parked directly next. I'm going to go freaking have a word with him in a minute. Headlock City.
So is that it then, Dave?
Well, I think that's it, mate, innit? What can we...
There'll be loads of the stuff to talk about in January, won't there?
Yeah, so I know it's not the Christmas special we all wanted, but I hope everybody out there for supporting us this year. We've had a great year. Alan's had a great year. I have as well. We're doing loads of stuff.
Got loads on, haven't we?
Yeah. Just... Yeah, he's reversing now. I'm getting a bit nervous.
So, yeah. Hope you all have a great Christmas.
And a new year.
Happy
and thank
New
you
Year.
very much for your support this year. On we didn't mean to make it a bit negative and a bit, but some things. I
don't think it was negative. I think it's just what's
I just
been
needed
spoken.
to get that off my chest about Jackson because it were a bit thieving me off a bit.
Yeah.
He's going to take your front end out. You never know.
Prime.
Bash.
Amazon Prime.
Oh, straight into.
So yeah, that's it, people. Van chat done. We'll do one in January.
Yes, we'll make sure we do one in January, and I'm sure we'll have some more to talk about.
Hopefully, we might have qualified for something.
Well, I'm sure you will. Right, it's getting dark in it. I think you'll not be able to see us, but wish you all a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And we'll see you on the next one.
You certainly will. So, here tomorrow. Looking forward to that. Take care, people. And we shall see you on the next Van Chat. And don't forget to fish on.